In this Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree video, we're going to be covering some tips on how to beat Romina Saint of the Bud. You can find this boss after you complete the Ancient Ruins of Rao area, and she's a compulsory boss to move the story forwards in Shadow of the Erdtree. The trick with this boss is to try to stay as close as you possibly can, as some of her sweep attacks won't hit you point blank and she has predictable patterns when you stay close. It's also worth mentioning that she's weak to ice, and if you often get hit with Scarlet Rot, try to get the Armor's Cookbook from Siofra River so you can craft Preserving Boluses. At the start of this fight, she will usually start off with a Centipede sweep, which can follow up with another sweep that you have to dodge into. However, if you get close enough to her after the first one, you can just get a hit in instead and she won't do the follow-up sweep. You'll see here that sometimes when you try to stay too close to her, she will sometimes back away using this quick slash and dash move. Try to close the distance after she runs here, but be wary of any attacks that she can do here, such as her grab attack or the Scorpion Tail attack. For both the Scorpion Tail attack and the grab attack, you could just dodge into her and get some free damage afterwards. One important thing you want to be on the lookout for is whether her polearm is enchanted or not. If it's not enchanted, then it won't do any Scarlet Rot build-up on hit, and she has a basic attack pattern when it's not enchanted where she attacks 3 times consecutively. When you're right next to her and she does a sweep with her enchanted polearm, she will sometimes just end the combo there, but can also follow up with an overhead that goes into her plunging attack. This plunging attack is actually really easy to dodge. Similar to Mesmer's white flash before he does the explosion, when you see the needle flash pink, that's the cue to dodge, and afterwards there's a good opening to get a bunch of damage. Usually in this phase, she will also do an enchanted sweep attack if you're too far away. If you dodge into her while she does this, she will follow up with another sweep in quick succession, and then you'll have a damage opportunity. For the grab attack, she spins her polearm and points it towards you. If you dodge into this, you get an opportunity for damage. The last normal move in her set is a roll attack, which leads into a slam and sweep combo. You want to dodge the initial roll when she rolls up, and at the end of her roll, simply dodge right to dodge both attacks at the end of that combo. Moving on, Romina also has special attack combos that you should always approach with the mindset of getting as close as possible. One of her special attacks is her double 360 spin polearm attack, which you can avoid by dodging to the left, then to the left again after a slight delay. Usually she's a bit far after she does this attack, so the opening for damage is pretty small, but maybe you can get a jump attack in. Her other special attack is when she froze up her centipede and tail, then releases them in a 360 spin. Try to stay close when she does this, and dodge into her with good timing to avoid damage from the first 2 attacks. The third attack shouldn't hit if you correctly dodge into the first 2. Moving on to phase 2, none of her basic combos really change, and she just gets some new moves. She'll begin the phase at about 50%, and will start by summoning a whirlwind of butterflies. Then she'll summon exploding butterflies randomly throughout the arena. So at around 50% after you do a riposte or after you do an attack, run away from her to avoid the whirlwind of butterflies, and then try to find a spot in the arena where there are no exploding butterflies. She'll do this move again a few times throughout phase 2, however they'll be summoned a lot faster, so you'll have to react quicker. The only other new attack in this phase are her 3 consecutive lunges. These lunges have a slight delay between each of them and are best dodged by dodging to the left, especially for the last one, which summons exploding butterflies behind her. Dodging to the left will avoid her path and those won't hit you.